It's not that I don't want to go home, it's just that you're driving us crazy!
Reminder that Princess Cadence convinced the entire Empire into thinking Spike actually did something, all for the purpose of quelling wife-throwing memes. This mayor answers the door so quickly she must have been sitting right next to it all day.
Huinum's Guide to Magical Arcana never gets boring.
The Huinum are a race of fictional intelligent horses. Isn't that most of Equestria? Could a guide be any more vague and also more oddly specific? Sunburst, looking everywhere except his flank, makes it canon that Cutie Mark pagers vibrate. Anything that is merely one technological generation away from a cell phone is a sin. If Apple Bloom were born a couple generations later, she could have simply swiped until she found a Cutie Mark she liked. This episode doesn't even take place in Ponyville, but we still need an obligatory establishing shot of the school, lest we forget what's really important here. Hopefully the parent map is drawn up more accurately than this title is centered. Imagine Sunburst having his butt glow and vibrate for multiple days while he was traveling to Ponyville. Surely there's gotta be a way to silence Cutie Mark notifications, even to take a do not disturb break for sleep. This sales pony making the pitch then walking away before clenching the sale or being told off sure is great at being a pony, but she's terrible at the sales part.
You can get a fruit smoothie 2 doors down.
Also, she must be breathing too many scented fumes because this is clearly next door.
Everything's changed.
Not everything.
An episode about their hometown undergoing gentrification could be interesting. An episode about their hometown being designated a roped-off historic site could also be interesting. Instead, we get both, and therefore, neither. Stellar Flare and Firelight clearly do have a friendship problem here. But spoiler alert, this is all a red herring, and the map didn't care about this dispute in the slightest. Between this and the Terramar episode, we should probably rename friendship problems to family intervention problems, since the map has less and less to do with friendship each passing day. Picking ponies up with magic is somehow still legal. The two parents are so similar, they're even introduced identically. Remark from off-screen, strike a dramatic pose, immediately spew exposition, then invade personal space and cause embarrassment of some kind. Get it yet? That parents are so annoying?
Okay, it's annoying. I get it.
Fun fact. The reason we haven't already seen Stellar Flare elsewhere is because she has a tragic medical condition which changes the color of her coat every time she steps beyond town limits.
In the future, all ponies will drink their fruit.
Stellar Flare knows more about the future than she has any right knowing.
In the future...
Fruity.
The perfume is apparently fruity, and the smoothies are apparently gross. Some pony must have swapped the two. A friendly greeting when the gate is opened is actually a nice touch for a very small town with few visitors. It's only a problem if you're going to stand next to it and open and close it over and over. Pretty ironic for Sunburst to use annoying repetition to make a point when this episode keeps repeating itself over and over.
Okay, it's annoying. I get it.
We are exactly halfway through the episode, and only now resolving the red herring plot. Now the actual episode can begin. Introducing the Cinemare Sins Sponsor Block episode extension. We can't block sponsors if the whole thing's a toy commercial, but we can block out half of this episode for tangents. On a related note, smash that like button, and be sure to support Cinemare Sins on Patreon for more jokes that less than 23% will understand. If Starlight and Sunburst resolved a friendship problem which the map didn't intend to resolve, could that in itself have negative implications? Where's the anti-friendship map sending some pony to break up these two before their newfound friendship becomes a dire affair? Literally. The skulls of more than one ungulate raises questions about what sapient beings were murdered for the sake of Starlight's bedroom decor.
I know how hard it is for you to sit still and focus.
That's why I called you here, to sit still and focus on my dull history lesson for Celestia knows how long.
Step 1, interview the suspects. Step 2, use your talents to solve the issue. Step 3, more missions.
Step 1, find the problem. Step 2, solve the problem. Step 3, profit. She should open up a consulting firm and put Filthy Rich to shame. Larson's legacy will forever be giving Twilight wings. But Dave Rapp's legacy will be making Smelly Armpits canon.
It needs to be a real friendship problem. You can't just make one up.
What was Stellar Flare expecting to happen? We just saw what happens when two ponies make up and resolve a problem if that problem isn't why the map sent them here. Their butts don't glow, so they have to stick around until they find some other problem. She's the parent who wants her son to go out and get a life, but she's acting like the parent who doesn't want their kid to leave by locking them into a nonsensical, repetitive loop over and over.
Okay, it's annoying. I get it.
My dad won't even let me talk to any pony in case they're strangers.
That's good advice, Starlight. You can never be too sure which ponies are secretly Hasbro spies, or rather, Hasbro sees. Starlight and Sunburst suck at hide and seek if they think their cartoonishly bright manes aren't visible here. Unlike Starlight's dad, who pulls off an impressive vanishing trick right in front of our eyes. Turns out there's a mysterious magical portal behind that fountain, and another portal at the top of this ladder, which he wasn't on a moment ago. Suddenly, the episode switches to a different version of the script, where Starlight and Sunburst act like they don't want their frustrations to be known to their parents. This is after we spend half of the episode witnessing them express frustration again and again, repeatedly being ignored by their parents.
Okay, it's annoying. I get it. I know you don't want me to make up a problem, but what if I start one?
Stellar Flare's whole character is making plans, but that's undermined by the simple fact we never see her form a good one. It's always obviously bad or short-sighted, like the inspirational ChatGPT nonsense from earlier, the fake friendship problem, or the real fake friendship problem she's proposing now. We've already seen Sunburst raise his voice, and Starlight's various expressions were even more apparent than that. The moral of the story is that communication is important, yes, but only if you have a split-screen effect with colorful abstract art in the background to really drive the point home. All of the shouting scared away Firelight's shadow. During the commercial break, every pony teleports to different positions for no reason. Pop quiz. How many times can you repeat a gag before it's no longer funny? Twice? 3 times? 4 times?
Okay, it's annoying. I get it.
Starlight and I realized we came here to fix a friendship problem we already had.
Which begs the question, why did the map arbitrarily call them here now? Would anything be different had the map summoned them a day later, or a day earlier, or perhaps years ago?
I know I've made some mistakes, and I'll probably make a bunch more.
Starlight. Making a bunch more is not the casual, relatable follow-up you think it is if those mistakes involve being the leader of a brainwashing cult and traveling back in time to destroy the world as we know it multiple times over. Why are their marks still glowing so long after completing their mission? Other than to allow Stellar Flare to make a remark about it, of course. They arbitrarily stop glowing immediately after that.
If you start to drive me crazy again, I'll tell you.
This is the first time Sunburst uses the word crazy in the entire episode. That's interesting, because it was actually Starlight who called her dad crazy, and Stellar Flare responded as if directed at her. She repeats the remark to Sunburst as if her feelings were hurt by this, even though no pony ever directed it toward her. That's crazy pony behavior.
Okay, it's annoying. I get it.
Isn't she adorable?